there it is, everyone. Just let that wash over you. Let it seep into your pores. Breathe it in through your nostrils, through your mouth. Just let it all just marinate. That not only do I have now the elusive and inclusive YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. I want to make sure I didn't misrepresent it. But most importantly, I'm better than you, and you know it. So, I want to first congratulate my other fellow, I believe, 9 channels. I honestly don't remember everybody because you all don't matter, and I'm a bigger deal than all of you all. Not only am I such a big deal, I actually left YouTube for, 6 months or something, and I came back. That's the kind of staying power I have, that I will take a siesta from time to time, melt the interwebs down with my viewpoints and perspectives and opinions. People lose their minds, they piss and moan, they do little hissy fits in the chats and everything, and I still come back for more because you all love to hate me. I am the Kurt Schilling of the YouTube Hall of Fame, especially now that I got my patch. And I'm just going to just hold this for the rest of every video I have, even if I have to open up a box of products. I'm just going to just do it with one hand moving forward, because that's the kind of a big deal that I am for this community, for the community at large, for the YouTube community. But I do want to give some thanks to Mike Moynihan, Baseball Collector, and Bench Clear Media. They're kind of co-sponsored it this year. I know that a lot of people are probably very shocked and surprised that I got in. I know Mike was, for sure. He was having a moment of coming to Jesus, I believe. And we had a couple falling outs with, not Mike, but with other people in the community not believing that I could actually get in. But it happened. I mean, I had so many bots from Russia and China voting for me. It was out of this world. I mean, that was a lot of pesos I spent and schmeckles that I spent to try to get me over the finish line. But it was well worth it to get this patch. And I got a nice little note here from Mike. So I'm going to read it. I'm sure everyone received this note. But I have his autograph now, so I'm going to cut it out. And I'm going to also see if I can get JT to do one of those, classic cards that he was doing from back in the olden days, like the Diamond King type stuff. And I'm gonna have him do one of Mike Moynihan. I'm gonna have that cut signature put in the slab. That would be so epic if I could have him do something like that. So I'm gonna have my Pee Wee Reese and my Monty Irvin and then Mike Moynihan, all autographed slabs out with those those old 80s or 70s designs or whatever. So cool in those postcards. But he said, "Dear Jason, congratulations on your election to 2021 class of YouTube Sports Car Hall of Fame." Thank you. "Your channel, Zombie Collector, is an inspiration to this community. Your peers have determined that you, along with the rest of the class of 2021, deserve this special recognition." I know that he just copied and pasted Jason and Zombie Collector with other channels, because what kind of inspiration, I'm not for sure, positive or negative, more than likely negative, because so many people gnash their teeth when they see my face, my beautiful face, and my channel. We all hope to continue to flourish in this community, and thank you for all that you do to support others. That's true. I do support a lot of people. I say this frequently, but it's one of the things I do that 99% of you mofos don't do, is I go back into the archives and watch videos, which I've been doing since I've been gone, getting caught up with everybody's channel that I actually like, and doing that. So anyways, just to show I have proof that is Mike's signature. So boom, I have that. I wish he was gonna send his card, one of his Topps cards. We're gonna be super collectible now that Topps is out of the card making game here, coming soon. But guys, all kidding aside, obviously I'm being facetious. And everybody's probably getting all emo right now. They're like, Jason being so mean. But I do appreciate it. I know it's been forever. I thought Mike was going to have me have to come to his house and get it personally from him. Because, this happened back in January or whatnot. And here we are in August. And he sent me a text or a Facebook message, and it was like, "Hey, did I ever send you your sports card patch?" And I'm like, "Mike, I'm sitting there thinking like, Mike, come on, did you? I don't know, did you? Because I haven't received it." But I was trying to be nice and was like, "No, I have not received it." I didn't know. I thought this was going to be like a recount. We're going to end up having to do another, attack somewhere. There's going to be a recount. We're going to have to retabulate. We're going to dimple chads and hanging chads if all those votes didn't really count, because I'm like sitting there thinking, what, 6 months later, 7 months later, I still haven't got my patch. Come on. Patch Adams got his patch faster than I did. So I was just, at this point, I'm thinking, come on now, Mike. So I didn't know what I was going to have to do. I did not know what I was going to have to do. I thought I was going to have to send in, all those years in Japan, I know some samurais and ninja, and I would send them to Texas, which they would definitely be sticking out like sore thumb in all their regalia here, and show up at his ranch. It'd be like the Cowboys versus Samurais, We had that movie Cowboys versus Aliens. It'd be Cowboys versus Samurais. And I'm going to get my patch some way, shape, or form. But luckily, in the 11th hour, Mike came through and was, "Oh, by the way, here's your patch." So I do appreciate that. I can't remember everybody who got in. I do apologize. I believe Mark Stowe Sports and Alex Bowman 53 were both that got in with me. So that was awesome. But I do appreciate it, guys, all kidding aside. I know I will also reference this. I had a few people tell me this after I had hashtag walked away from YouTube because of all the shenanigans with, baseball and sports in general. Always want to get political about everything, which that's not what this is about, I promise. But I had a handful, but that's the reason why I left. But I had a few people, message me super butthurt that they voted for me, a month or two prior, and then I was leaving YouTube and thought like that was like a slap in the face. And to you all, I say, I don't care. Boo-hoo. If you don't like it, go toss somewhere else. I'm doing what I want to do. It's my life. If you don't like it, then don't watch my channel. You shouldn't have voted for me. I didn't know your vote was contingent on if I was going to be a part of the community or not forever to make you be able to sleep better at night. I'm like, seriously, we're all grown-ass men, and people are like, "I thought you were going to stay on here forever. I feel like I wasted a vote." It's like, then shouldn't have voted for me. You all know who I am and how I am. So, I'm a typical Irish hothead who just like shoots from the hip half the time. I'm not going to be like Mike, who actually shows like an AR-15 in his video and talks about going zombie hunting. I remember that, Mike. Mike, me and you. If I ever catch you in public, we're going to have a old-fashioned slap fest or something. So, but yeah, man, it was I do appreciate people who did vote for me, regardless if it was apparently contingent on I staying and keeping you happy. I do appreciate you voting for me, and the good news is you won't have to anymore. It's done and over with. Not only am I in, because I have the proof. I'm going to be putting this on eBay soon enough, so don't worry. If you all want this, I'll have it on eBay before you know it. But I don't know. Maybe it's been discontinued. I think Mike kind of alluded to the fact that he was kind of over it and done with it. He only felt obligated this last time, and so luckily I got into the OG, the original, group, the Illuminati. A grouping. I'm in there with the top tier channels of YouTube, so that's good. I'm glad I was able to accomplish that feat. But yeah, I just really do appreciate it, and it won't change anything that I do. I promise. I will still be a POS for the most part, and then possibly salty with a tad of sweetness once in a while. And if you don't like it, you can thumbs down my videos and write, little, your soy boy comments and beta male comments down below, and try to, be real tough and stuff in the comment section, and, feel like you really got one over on me, if that makes you feel better at night. But just remember, for most of you all, I'll be sleeping with this right above my head every night on my ceiling in the Sperry room, because this is the room, just in case y'all want to know, where the magic happens. Ooh.